and welcome to Kids Corner on Armstrong Channel 20. I'm Miss Krista, and I'm so excited today to be at South Range Elementary School with Mrs. Poole's and Mrs. Masucci's kindergarten classes. Have you ever been to a parade? Well, if you have, and if you love parades, you sure are going to love today's story, The Great Doughnut Parade by Rebecca Bond. After we read this awesome story, we're going to see if we can start our own parade using our own handmade parade sticks. If you don't know what a parade stick is, well, you're going to have to stick around to see, but I can guarantee you there's going to be lots and lots of ribbon. If you would like Armstrong to come to your school, have a grown-up email us at channel20, that's channel20 @agoc.com. I think I hear our friends coming in. Let's get ready. Who has ever been to a parade? Who's been to a parade? What's your favorite thing about a parade? What's your favorite thing about a parade?
When they play the instrument.
Oh, you like the music, huh? The band's going down. Awesome. What's your favorite thing about a parade?
I don't know.
Really? I know what my favorite thing is. I thought it'd be the first thing. What's your favorite thing about a parade?
All the floats.
All the floats. Oh, they're so cool, huh? What's your favorite thing about a parade?
The people.
The people, yeah, lots of people watching. What's your favorite thing?
They throw out candy.
There you go. That's my favorite thing, too. Who loves it when they throw out candy? Who has their grocery bags all ready to go when they throw out candy, huh? They really? Huh? And what do they throw out? Tootsie Rolls? Yeah. Lots of Tootsie Rolls. And Dum-Dums, huh? What about you? What's your favorite thing at a parade?
The floats.
So you love the floats, too. Oh, parades are so fun. Have you ever had your own parade? Have you ever played parade at home?
No.
No? Oh, well, then this is going to be a fun experience for you if you've never tried this. I loved playing parade as a kid. It was one of my favorite games to play because I've got 2 sisters and a brother, and we would play parade. And now we play parade with my kids. But this parade that we're going to read about is somewhat different because it involves a donut. Do you love parades?
Yeah.
What do you love about them?
Everything.
You love everything. Bravo. That's so good to hear. Do you love it when, like the 4th of July parade, you wave the flag? Huh? Does everyone have their flag and they wave it?
I was in there.
And fireworks. Oh, so cool. Oh, the St. Patrick's Day parade, too. Really? You saw the Phantoms at that parade? Oh, my goodness. We see lots of famous people in town at parades, huh? Well, this parade, this boy doesn't know that he's famous. He becomes famous as he goes through the town. We are going to read The Great Doughnut Parade by Rebecca Bond.
A donut parade?
And we're going to see just how a donut starts a parade.
Yeah, just how one donut starts a parade.
The Great Parade began with a donut that Billy had tied to his belt with a string. The donut brought hen with a cluck, cluck, cluck. She fancied herself a crumb of this thing. Show of hands first. Is there anybody here who doesn't like donuts? Who does not like donuts? Okay, good. We're good then. Today was donut day at Armstrong. That's what I had for breakfast. And then came Cat, all quiet and slinky. Slinky's like, do you know how sometimes when cats, when they're low in the grass, like they're hunting something? That's Slinky. When they're quiet and low. That's sneaky too, you're right. It's slinky. Slinky's the same thing maybe as sneaky when you move real slow and quiet and your body's kind of fluid. Yeah, with toy. Oh, that's right, Slinky the dog. Oh, and now Big Dog with a bounce like a spring. Together all racing and chasing one donut that Billy had tied to his belt with a string. Right here and right now, things really got going, for Daisy and Knickers came galloping after.
I'm
the rest of the cast of the play, all jumbled and tumbled with snortfuls of laughter. I think she was wearing a bathing suit. And so followed Mabel, their Saturday sitter, and Adelaide Bede, who'd been doing her hair. Who said they like to watch people at a parade? Yeah, you'd love this parade, huh? And a whole bunch of runners who saw all this running and figured the race they were running went there.
Yes, I'm doing.
Now you can imagine all the confusion when somewhere on Main Street they picked up a band. Who said they liked music at a parade? All noisy and joyful and jolly and gleaming, all beaming with pleasure, like this had been planned. And soon there came others, waiters and diners, porters with luggage, mailmen with mail. There's people joining the parade, bricklayers, horn players, painters and masons, a heavy dirt digger, a covey of quail. Quail, it's a group of birds. A covey of quail is a group of birds. The firemen came with their firemen's hoses. The sign painters came with their just painted signs.
What about the pig?
Let's see. There was a wedding reception with roses. There was a farmer's full barnyard of swine. That's what a pig is, swine.
That's a parade pig.
That's a parade pig.
I love baby pigs.
Me too, they're so cute.
I love
And there were some things you just never saw there. Cloud catchers came with the clouds they had caught.
They're
catching clouds.
donkey.
Citizens came, you're right, citizens came from the pages of history. Little May Pinker brought things she had thought. You see, Humpty, you see fairy tales in there, huh? Does that mean that all the king's horses and all the king's men should be here too? And now the parade, led by one child, had suddenly swollen to something so wild. Whirling through town so breathlessly fast that everything shook as the great parade passed. Which would have been fine. The little town stood. Before the parade, it didn't look good. Just when their energy couldn't be topped, right in the front, small Billy just stopped. Listening ears. What clucking and leaping and barking and giggles? What skidding and bumping and laughing and snorts? I am so excited to get our friends at South Range Elementary kindergarten class ready to make their parade sticks. And these are easy to make at home too. All you need is a stick, something long, something hard. And I didn't have any sticks, at least not enough for this many kids, so I used paper. And I used a special kind of paper that I found at the craft store. And you can use any paper that's thick. So I used a really thick paper, and it looks just like this. And guess what? The paper was so thick that I had trouble rolling it. It wanted to bend and not roll. And I learned what you can do to stop that from happening so that your paper doesn't crinkle on you while you're rolling it. Spray it with some water. After all, paper is made of fiber, just like tissues and paper towels. So when you wet it, it becomes a little bit wiggly. And you can roll it then, and then you can put rubber bands on the ends, and you can let it dry like that. And that's what I did. That's how I got a perfect roll. Then I just used some Scotch tape down the seam, and I also used a couple staples on each end. I poked some holes in the top, and with that, we used our ribbons to make the top. And these are just ribbons I bought at the craft store. I knotted one end, and then the kids are able to just pull them through, and they'll stop. So it looks a little plain now, but once our friends decorate their very own parade sticks, it's going to look like a party to me. And we are going to use rolled up paper, markers, a lot of punch-out paper that I'm going to give each of you and ribbon. First, we need to start with, do you want to hold it up for my friends? Please hold it up. That is the parade stick. Looks pretty boring, doesn't it? Yeah, it looks really boring. I have holes in the top so that we can stick the ribbons through. But the first thing I'm going to do is give everyone a parade stick and you can start to decorate. See them up in the air? All right, make sure that they wave good. All right, wave them down low. Okay, fantastic. Wave them behind your back. Sometimes you don't see them. Okay, wave them up high. Wave them with your eyes closed. Wave them with your eyes open. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh wait, that was down and up. Okay, up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. Make sure it works in your other hand. Put it in your other hand. Ready? Up, down, to the side. Up, down, behind your back. Close your eyes. Open your eyes. Up, to the other side. In front of you. Up. Wave them good. Wave them high. Wave them high. Wave them higher. Higher than that. Higher. Higher than that. Wave them so that it touches your jiggles on the ground. Okay. Now, we have to see if they work. But parade leaders, believe it or not, are very, very quiet because they have to focus. So we need to get our marching legs. I'm going to come through and I would like everyone to stay where you are, march in place, but turn around. Turn around so that you can see me. And now we need everyone in order.